So you'll see On Break from Sochi back shortly. So are you on Skype? Should I just call you?
Can you add me to the conversation?
Well, why don't I just call you and you can just share your screen with me? Does that make sense? That delay, is that the YouTube channel?
Yeah, that's how long it took me to get there. And
So the audio is not early, at least on that side.
right, which is why you're right.
Yeah, so by the way, if you're tuning in, watching this live, Ben Friesen and I are working out the technical stuff behind the scenes. And but stay with us because we're going to be starting the tournament shortly. What we're trying to do right now, just so you know, is to get XG set up so we can see the live XG feed. All right, so we're set up. So am I in this chat? Can I
Yeah, you are.
It says Ronald Rubin added Ben Friesen to the chat.
Yeah,
But it's a chat. Can we make it a video thing? Because that's the part I'm missing. I can't seem to share my screen. I heard a little squiggle. Hello. No, you don't have to do a video call. It could be a regular call and you could share your screen. Unless you want your voice.
Well, I need, no, I don't necessarily have a voice. I need a two-way screen share, though. Told me to video call and I wasn't sure what ways why this overnight.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so 3. Drop the audio here.
Yeah, just dropped audio too.
Okay.
I still hear your
And then,
though.
yeah, it should be good now. I have your report on that. Oh, the speakers. Well, that's okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay, good.
So,
Oh yeah. So
I can see OBS on the side now.
Awesome.
So I could transcribe and catch. Am I able to also share screen? No, because that dumped the others. It dumped the other one.
Do you want me to get rid of something?
No, you're good. I just have to use the second application to make this happen, I guess.
I think you want to turn your microphone off on your computer on Skype. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can you just click the mic?
If you just turn sound to, it'll also work. And I'm worried that if I use a microphone on here, I'll screw something up with the cameras.
Let's see. Oh, this guy's getting ready to start. Let me go to my OBS and see.
I think we're good now. Now I need
Now it's showing
team
offline.
viewer.
Are we offline?
Yeah, I'm not streaming. A second.
Because I can't pick up their.
Team viewer. No, I already have team viewer. Okay.
Я что-то делаю. Ну, ты же раз в течение игры, а он только пост.
So YouTube is not working? It's not streaming?
Oh yeah, I'm not streaming.
Okay, alright.
Короче, я понял, не хочешь.
Uh,
То есть ты ему сказал? Ну, как-то злой. Я его разозлил. Ну, естественно. Хочет играть за 20.
okay, you're gonna have to move some logos around when I put this feed in here.
Okay.
I'm also going to have to move some stuff there.
Появление, что
There's my second casino.
Yes. Но когда он сыграл, нет, сюда, все, он правильно.
Fast. Okay, I already made. Okay, so let's see. Here it is. Okay,
Сейчас
got it.
он накроет на течь.
Как можно не учить?
So I need this.
Блин, ладно, одна
And I need. Wait, that's my feed. Yeah, it's getting confusing fast as we're sharing and sharing.
It's not letting me share Skype. I'm not seeing the Skype. It's all black.
Yeah, that's my desktop.
No, I mean, I got
Yes,
nothing. Like, I'm not seeing your desktop. Like, I don't see it in the window. I
No,
see it.
just hold on. I'm still setting up. So I
Oh,
think
okay.
you're seeing exactly what I'm sharing. Can you spell Alexi's last name? Or hey, Alexi, can you spell your last name for me?
ASKURAVA.
Got it. And then Mochi. Can you spell Mochi's full name for me too?
Oh.
Actually, that one. Closer.
That's harder for me.
Yeah.
MLCHY.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm here. That's all that I need. It's here. So, that's gonna be it.
See, if you put everything in on your screen, that actually might work. That's interesting.
Okay. So now I have this. I can make this smaller inside of this. I need to do it now. Okay.
I don't know if this is going to work.
А еще когда он эту самую сюда похоронил.
Skype window.
Ну, он
is
сказал,
not
что типа не хотел клип давать, да?
Не катит.
Ну,
Не катит.
Where is
Oh, so I'm going to pull it in through
Видишь, вот
TeamViewer.
это правильно.
I'm pulling in this computer.
Oh,
And
through,
then
I see.
it's gonna, yeah.
6-5
Oh,
конечно.
so you're going to put it on. Oh, I got it. I got it. I see. Good. So I don't need the Skype
Но
window.
потом там
I don't need Skype.
Right. Well, if you use Skype to talk on this side, then it'll ensure your audio is lined up. I think. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll just pull in the feed. So I'll just wait till you have the window up and you start the feed. It'll have XG in there. I'll just rearrange my stuff. Does that work?
Yeah. We can give it a shot. I think the audio's still gonna come, to be honest, but we'll.
The audio will be a problem, but I'm the only one doing audio. I mean, I am pulling the audio window from the match.
I know.
You're saying my audio will still be a problem.
I think it'll still be early, yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to fix that though in this time. I don't get that. It's so weird. How could it be early? Do we invent a
I
time
don't
machine?
know. That'd be cool. Certainly. Okay,
We're
plus
channeling Doc from Back to the Future.
display cap. What do I need? Window capture?
Yeah.
Window capture. I don't need to title it since I'm just trying to make this happen. Team viewer. Got it. Okay, now
And you
we're
can
going
press
to.
Alt. You know, if you get the corner, you can crop it with Alt. Pressing Alt and then drag.
Oh, really? That is. I was reading about that the other day, and I
There you go.
didn't get it.
Nice. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've been using manual changes. Shoot, my battery's about to die. God. Okay, so got that done. Is this a good enough place for it? Can you work around that?
Can you? Why don't you start the stream? Start the stream.
Oh, sure.
That doesn't hurt anything. Because I'm streaming live now, so they're just watching the kind of the break screen. But we can let our viewers in on the secrets behind the scenes of how we're doing this stuff. We encourage everybody to do their streaming. Yay, coming up, there you are. Oh, I need to get higher quality. Let's see, where's my quality thing here? Ah, thank you. Alright, let's see what we got. So, all kinds of stuff.
Not easy.
I might have to get rid of the logos. Or not.
I got it figured out,
You do?
David. No. I figured out how to mute my audio. You should hear me only through Skype at this point. We should be good other than that for now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I think this is a good spot for all these logos.
So this screen that you've got, just so you know,
Yeah.
is not coming through. Well, can you see it on the live?
I lost Jack. I can't understand now.
Okay.
I can make these logos, some of these logos smaller if you need room at the bottom, or I can give you more room in the middle.
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
This is great. All right, let me transition it over. And let's see what we got here. Because you've got the tough part here, Ben. You've got to transcribe it.
No, that's all right. I think I can get it. Control. Alexa on bottom. Okay.
I'm going to hang up on Skype. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you need to be in there. Although, how can we test to see it?
I'm live. I'm streaming now.
I know. So can you?
So I'll go. Yeah. Let me go to.
I'm gonna roll the dice a couple times.
Okay.
Just while you're streaming, say what the roll is.
Okay.
And then I will listen.
Oh, you're so clever. Okay. So did you just roll them? I see a 6. Oh, I'm not seeing anything on the board. Okay, the dice. Throwing the dice. Where are those dice? I see them being picked up. I'm waiting for them to be thrown. Oh, what happened to our XG? The dice have been thrown. It's a 6. Can't tell. Whoop. 6. 4, 3. 5, 2. We're checking our audio feed. So I'm now going to my other computer.
Starting the dice, and we've got an opening 6-1 roll.
The dice. Where are those
Genius
dice?
does a standard opening play. They're having some discussion going back and forth. And here we go. Falafel rolls a 6-2. And he runs into our XG.
The dice have been thrown. It's a 6.
By the board. Wait.
Whoop. 6. 4, 3.
5-2. We're checking our audio feed. All right, these guys have decided that they are going to use the clock, so they're going ahead and setting that now. Computer. Part of the dice, we've got a 6-1 roll. Yeah, trying to figure out the clock.
Hey, Ben.
Those two were lined up, so hopefully it stays lined up.
All right, cool.
The computer died, so I have to restart.
All right, so we're streaming live. So Ben Friesen, thank you for all your support of Backgammon, the voice of Backgammon in Sochi.
Yeah, it's not recording right now.
Streaming is going well.
I'm streaming.
No, I know, but it's not recording well. It's just also really working.
So we've got the
And I don't
board
have the extra keys, like it working again.
and the cameras. All right, they're shaking hands. Looks like they're getting ready to get started. So Ben, as soon as you have the XG up, we'll have it up.
Thank you for all your support of Backgammon, the voice of
Fair?
Can you call Arda and tell him not to start? They're about to start, and we do not a mess.
All right, they're getting the cameras all set.
Somebody's playing a video from another match.
Back. All
So
right,
weird.
6-2. We got a 5-4.
I know.
Genius has rolled. 5-6. He comes out. So Ben, as soon as you have the XG up, we'll have it up.
And they're playing, somebody else is playing another match that we just did. It's funny. So these guys
We
are.
can see these dice. Okay, roll the 5-1.
All right, so they're starting.
Matt's he's playing the Bob in 5-1. He's coming out to the bar for him. And 6-1 for Falafel, and he goes ahead and makes the.
Yeah, they're playing some other thing in the background. It's weird.
So we're back.
I'm going to turn that
Both players
volume down.
6-3. Keeps coming in with a 3-6. See if he can get away with it. Falafel's got to roll a 4 to hit. Double 4s.
So odd.
So they're starting. And he rolls a 4-2, which is a nice roll. Probably hit the 4. You can't save to the 2, so probably just move the 2 up.
I'm here. Yeah, where is that audio? Oh, good. That audio's gone now. That was odd. It's coming from somewhere.
They started without checking to see if I was ready. And I'm not.
So they're pausing.
Long story short. But I will be in just a second. All I have to do is reconnect this. I just, my computer died, and so I had to bring it back here, get it connected.
Let me see if I can jot down the rolls. It looks like a 5-2.
I can make that sequence up. I think it was
double 3s. I'm going to decline your Skype video.
Got it.
Excuse me.
Can you, in about a minute, can you click call on this? Click call? Yeah, like about 40 seconds. I just have to get to the computer before you click it. Right where it's hovering right now, top right corner. Just. Okay, I'm gonna call you, or I'll text you.
Okay, Ben. Thank you for your support. We'll talk to you later. Okay. We're streaming live, and I'm not getting the sound out of the match, so I'll just narrate this without the sound from the actual board. But let me let Ben know that we're not getting the sound from the board. Let me just see what. Should I decline this? You know, we're not getting sound from the board. All right, well, we'll pick this up. Okay, so here's what's going on. First, welcome. This is Larry Schiller, voice of Backgammon. We're broadcasting live the Sochi finals. And what's happened is Masayuki Mochizuki, who everybody knows as Mochi, the #1 player in the world, super grandmaster, the only one there is playing Alexei Askarava and from Russia. And they just played a match to 17 points. And they're playing again. So why is that? Because Mochi was undefeated prior to the last match, and Alexei had one loss prior to the last match. So for Alexei to win this tournament, he has to beat Mochi twice. Now, he beat him in the 17-point match. Now we're playing a 9-point final. They both lost one match so far in this tournament. So the player who wins this match is the winner of the entire tournament. So very exciting. We're in the first game here. Mochi's got a classic holding game. And 6-3 has to leave a shot here. And so the question is, where do we leave the shot for Alexei? And he's going to minimize the shots. So Mochi has to roll a 3 if he wants to. And he rolled a 3! So he did it. He rolled a 3. Mochi's mojo may be coming back. And the question is, where is the 1? Right now, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 6s hit. So he's probably going to take away the 3s and move that checker up from 18 to 17. Just to minimize the shots. Now, that said, does Alexei really want to hit if he rolls a 4-3? Because he's got 2 plots in his home board. Looks like Gammon City. Anyway, Alexei stayed out. Mochi's got a cube. Alexei's got a drop. And so that first game was over in a hurry. The cube for Mochi is kind of interesting because if he did have some gammon chances there, but it's pretty clear double because he was behind in the race. All right, so that was the first game, and so now Mochi's leading 1-0. I think it's maybe the first time he's been ahead in this entire series with Alexei. And then we go 3-2 for Mochi. Mochi makes the standard opening play. Alexei likes to bring 2 checkers down, we've seen. Now let's see what he does here. 6-3, he's going to hit. 13-4 is the standard play. Now if you're a beginner and you're looking, this is all happening very quickly. But these players have studied all the opening rolls and all the responses to the responses of opening rolls. And it changes based on the match score. Not this match score so much because it's pretty even still. Both players have pretty close to a 50% chance of winning. All right, so it's a 4-3 for Mochi, and he's going to bring 2 checkers down. That's interesting. I don't know why I didn't make the 11-point actually, but it does reduce the number of shots this way. And now Mochi's got a 4-1. Lovely. He makes his broken 4-point prime and his bar point. And there's a 4-1 for Alexei. He really needs to split those back checkers. That when he does that, if you can see, it puts pressure on Mochi's 8-point. Now Mochi rolls double 3s. What an awesome roll! So he's able to make 2 points in his home board. He could hit, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. This is just such a solid play. Very tough for Alexei to win this game now. This is going to be really tough. I can't tell what he rolled. Is it a 5-4? I'm guessing it's a 5-4. There's a 5, and yeah, 5-4. So otherwise, it would be pretty obvious what he would do. All right, so 5-4. Now Mochi, as much as he'd like to double, I don't know that he has a double right here. So we'll see if Ben can get our XG analysis on the right-hand side set up. But Mochi is thinking about doubling, and let's see what happens. Let's see if he decides to turn the cube. It is good potential. And he's on the bar. That's the other thing. So like a lot of people, if they're on the bar, you see that black checker is in the middle of the table. A lot of players wouldn't think, oh, I'm on the bar, I'm not going to double. But Mochi is giving it considerable thought. But, there are 9 numbers where he doesn't come in, and that's one of them. And now if Alexei can roll a 5, or the 3-1 is great. I mean, look at the turnaround in this game. This has just happened all previous match, just complete turnarounds like this. Mochi staying out on a 3-point board, staying out on a 4-point board. Alexei doesn't quite have a double yet, but he's getting close. He's got a 4-3, and he covers that point. He's got a 5-point board. Look at this. It's fantastic for him. Mochi really needs the 2-6 from the bar. He didn't roll it. And now he gets the cube. Look how quickly this turned around. If Mochi had doubled earlier, he might be getting the cube back at 4. Well, now he's looking around. He's trying to figure out what's going on. Does he really have a take here? I mean, he's looking at the race. Number 1 is the race. Always the first consideration is the race. And second is, how probable is a gammon in this type of situation? Mochi is not able to attack. That's the problem because his opponent has a 5-point board. And he's going to have that probably the rest of the game. So whatever happens, if there's any exchange, Mochi really has no margin for error. And that's what makes this a really tough take. because if he leaves a shot, he gets hit. He's going to get gammoned. So gammon probability is huge in a situation like this. We look forward to Ben hopefully being able to get the XG stuff up, and if we're able to get that XG up and running, how cool would that be? We could actually see what the decision-making process is on Mochi's part. Mochi's taking this very seriously, and so we're gonna. All right, Ben's getting it ready. This is terrific. We get this in here. We'll really be in great shape. I'll try to set up a position, and let's see if we have. Board orientation, bear off to the left. All right. Oh, Ben is making it happen. I'm excited. It's good. He's going to crop this in a moment. Ben knows his stuff. See that? Look at that. Look at him. Look at that. Cropping it all down. Moving it back over. Unbelievable. He's the best. Let's get my logo out of the way over here. Give him a little more room. Okay. Fantastic. So new game, and we're back. All right, Ben. Go, Ben. Opening 4-2 for Alexi. Mochi follows with a double ones. And this is the standard play for double ones if your opponent hasn't split. Of course, your opponent could roll a 7 and hit your checker, which is what happened. Mochi rolls a 6-3. Yes, Ben is caught up. Excellent work. And you can see both players are making the perfect play every single time. It's such a joy to watch this. So impressive to watch these players in action. Mochi with double 4s. Usually you bring 2 men down, but he might consider, depending upon where he is in the race, bring a checker to his 5-point or running a back checker. So he's leaving his checker back on the opponent's 22-point. And he's going to get hit. No, 5-4. So, sorry, brings to the 4-point. He's got a 2-4. He could go to the bar. He could, it's his slot 2 in his home board. So many choices for Mochi on this. What is the right play? The luck is really even here too, which is great. So he's looking at that 4 and 2. Okay, so he's making a slot in his home board. Oh, double 6s for Alexi. Amazing. So easy to play. He just plays it like, don't let those dice change. Is it a 5-3 for Mochi? If it is, he'll make his 4-point. But otherwise, it's not. It's a 5-2, so he's running to safety. Now he's going to be doing a quick pip count. Ben, can we get a pip count on here to see? That'd be great if we actually had that ability to see that. Leave a note for Ben. We can bring up. Let's see. So he's thinking long and hard about this. What is the play? Roll or double? Well, it says one of these things with Mochi was not quite an error, a slight error. They call it an error .022. Don't know what that was. Maybe the 4-2. And he does double. So let's do the quick pip count. I'm not seeing it on the board, but 6, 12, 13. So there's 48 and 60, and 42 is 102, and 12 is 114 for white or Alexei, and Mochi's got 39 and 71, 77, 80. No, that can't be right. Mochi has 80. Oh, plus the 40 is 120. So let's see. So 40 and 39 is 79, and 28 is 107, and 28 is 135, 138. That's why. So he's up by 24 pips. It actually is a take. I believe this is a take. Ben, can we check that out? I've been taking lessons with David Presser, who's awesome. And David says in these holding positions, it's a double in a situation like this if you've got race and you've got a landing point. Mochi drops this. Ben, tell us, what was it? Was it a blunder? We don't know. Was it a blunder to take that double? Very interesting. Very curious to find out. All right, we'll see. Opening 5-3 for Alexei, followed by 6-5 for Mochi. These are all standard plays. And double pass. It was a double pass. Great job, Mochi. Oh, my goodness. All right, I got to talk to David. 5-2. Standard bringing 2 men down for Mochi. He's already run one checker. 5-3, 6-5, 5-2. And another 5-2. So 5-3 was the opening roll, I think, in game 2. 5-3, 6-5, 5-2, 5-2. All right, Ben's working it out. Ben, I thought the opening roll was a 5-3, but I could be wrong. All right, so here we are, 3-6, and so Alexei hits. And I'm not sure what's going on. Alexei's taking a picture. Why is he taking a picture? Is he thinking about doubling? Yeah, 5-3 maybe was the opening roll. So Alexei is taking a picture of this. And he is doubling. And so what's going on here? Why did Alexei double that? You know, most people wouldn't double in a situation like this. He's doubling because he expects to pick up a second checker of Mochi's. This is likely, right? He's got a lot of numbers that are going to hit, and Mochi takes the double. The 5-4 does hit. He's got 2 men on the bar, and he brings one of them in, but it's going to be tough for Alexei to close out the board and make everything happen. But he's given it his best shot. He is definitely trying to make this happen. Mochi does bring 2 checkers in. I think it started with 5-3, 6-5, 5-2, 5-2.
Going back would be pretty much impossible.
So no problem. That makes sense.
Now,
Yeah.
I've got the rolls in the wrong sequence.
Oh, but you've got the right position.
Well, I do as of right now. Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long the delay is.
Talking with Ben Friesen.
But I can answer your questions now. So.
All right. So yeah. So this will. I'll keep you on the line. You know, if you want to stay on with us.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So I've got you on the phone, And so Larry Schiller, voice of backgammon, joined by Ben Friesen, who does so much for the game and does posting for Voice of Backgammon, has these great positions that people absolutely love. Thank you, Ben, for your hard work there. Also supports the USBGF in a huge way. We expect to see him as a future board member there. All right, so we are going to do this commentary together, and while Ben's talking, he's also transcribing this into XG as we're talking. You can actually see it live. Now, Ben, can we actually see what the right move is? If you go to like move down there instead of summary, can it tell us?
Yeah, I can. You just have to tell me like what move you want to see.
So like this last roll, the current one, 5-1. And by the way, look at these guys. World champion, 1.68, 0.24. These PRs are unbelievable. They're superhuman. And you know what?
Very well.
The bot could be wrong. Hey, these guys play so well. I trust them over XG. Seriously, it's amazing. So yes, like 5-1, and then if you click move, not summary, but move, it should tell us what the right play is.
Yeah, the trouble is on the head. So.
Oh, are you? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I'll try, because I'm seeing it in real time. So I'll try to, whenever they hesitate, I'll try to click on analyze. That way you can see it. Yeah.
Great.
So by the time you tell me, it's already too late. So like I said, I'll try to do it.
All right, we're working on all these technical things to bring you guys the latest. We appreciate your patience in our audience. All right, cool. So here we are. Mochi, this is a pretty common position in backgammon. Here we are with Mochi. Oh, awesome. 8-2. There you go. That's the right play. Don't want to leave any shots here, no question. Mochi's got a nice holding game going. He's not. How far? What's the race situation, Ben?
Mochi is down by 37 after the next couple rolls, so it's still the race is pretty bad.
Yeah. So, but he took the cube. Good take, even in this situation, because he's got a strong likelihood of a shot, and you add that to maybe a 7% race chance, and it's enough to take the double, because there's really no gammons in this type of situation.
He's like 30+% right now, so yeah, he's in good shape.
All right, at 2-1, so the question is, where do you play the 2? He plays 4-2. I guess that's probably not going to be, yep, that's the right play. Supposed to stack in the 1 point. And so Mochi is looking either for the big doubles. He'd like a big doubles just to get the race thing going. But he'll settle for a 4-1 because it closes his board, gives him a nice 5-point board. Now he doesn't have.
There's a move coming up with a 6-5, and the question's going to be whether or not to leave from the back or from the front. From the back, you only give him 3s, but you guarantee yourself a lot more shots.
I know, but you're behind in the race.
Right.
So you should bring 2 men down. Don't leave the 5 point. So my guess is but it's wrong. The right play is 20-9.
It looks like it is, yeah.
Amazing.
Plus. That's very close. I'm gonna start.
Yeah, that's close. So Mochi's looking to bring in 2 men down. Because it's like seems safer to do that.
And honestly, it depends. Like Mochi knows if that's right against a far superior or far inferior opponent.
Oh, it is close.
He probably recognizes that OXC's playing very well. And now it's going to be 8 pips in the race after this
one. Wow. Double 5s! Oh my gosh!
I forget that I'm ahead of you. That's exactly this I was talking about.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, so you are ahead, right? Because you're looking at the private stream. So this is part of the technology. We have several streams going on simultaneously, folks, to bring you this analysis here. It allows Ben to do what he's doing. So yeah, double 5s, fantastic. So now he's doing the analysis, right? He's trying to see where should he go with this. Does he move those checkers out completely? How far ahead is he in the race? If he's ahead in the race, he wants to move them both out. Look at this.
So he is still behind.
He is still behind. What's fascinating? Yeah, so what's the right play? 20-9. No.
Yeah. That's the 6-5. But the right play on XG, just at a base level, is to run one checker all the way around.
Fascinating. Just like it was to run the 6-5, run one checker. But now it's safer because he's got the blot. It's not as much danger. Like double 1s now, double 4s. you know. I don't know how you play double fours, actually. Probably just point on them. So 6-4.
Or would have been a pick pass, but I'm not sure.
Well, no, you can't.
Yeah, you play 12 to 1. Oh, 12 to 1, 8 to 4. So you pick
Oh,
pass.
yeah, got it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Yeah, 13 to 1. Now 6-5, you ought to run here because you're not that far behind in the race. He's got wastage.
He's down 7, but you're right. He has a lot of wastage.
He's got 6-7 pips wastage, and he only has 1.
I think you're right.
So it's a 6 pip wastage, which makes it pretty even. And why take the risk? He's taking the risk. What's the analysis say?
And it was wrong. You were right. He was supposed to run.
All right, it's the first time for everything. Mochi blunder, huge blunder.
I guess you stay now, right? No, he was still supposed to run.
With what?
Sorry. Yeah.
4-1. Yeah, you got to run. I think you got to run because you can't afford the wastage.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not enough probability, right? I mean, he's wasting pips there. He added 3 pips. He only got 5 out of 8 usage pips there. See, if he had run, he'd already be in his home board. He would have taken off a checker.
Checkers off, actually.
He would have had a checker off.
3 off already. Or something. I mean, it's quite.
Well, if he played the 4-1, he would have had 1 off. But let's see if he can come back. Why don't they allow dice on checkers at this tournament? It drives me crazy. Mochi keeps having to re-roll. All right, 6-1 for him. That's reasonable.
Interestingly enough, while they don't allow dice on checkers, they allow the resetting of your own clock. So it's effectively the same, other than it burns some time. But it's very common. There's no time. There's no tournament over here that allows dice on checkers. Most people are shocked to hear that that's a rule in the U.S.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. But you don't lose time. You always get to reset your own clock.
Oh, you do? Okay, if that happens?
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yep.
That's great. All right, so Mochi's got 10 off, and Alexei has 11 off. And that just changed. He just rolled double 3s. So Mochi's just been in trouble this entire match against Alexei. He can't get anything going. And the minute he's got something going, Alexei just pounds him. So but the frustration does not show with Mochi. You look at his face. He's the consummate professional. It's unbelievable. Really very impressive.
He's not going to have a roll for it.
So he's got to roll doubles twice. He needs double 2s or better. And did he roll double 2s? No.
No, just 5-2.
That's it. Ball game over. So again, same as last match. Mochi's just not able to get it going. He's down 4-1 in a match tonight.
Very well. I think I'm missing a full game that first game, so these PRs could easily change dramatically. But I think they're both doing pretty well here.
Well, it adds a lot. Ben, are you able to actually move that whole thing up a little bit? Because we have room.
No, not from where I'm sitting.
Oh, okay.
We would lose the feed for a while if I did. So.
Got it. No worries. All right, so double 3s is a great opening roll. That's a standard way to play it. 4-1.
It's so hard for me not to react ahead of time.
Double 6s. Oh, I see why you said that. I could have anticipated the next roll with your comment. Alexei with a double 6 is amazing. Does he have a cube? How far is he ahead? This is one of those things, you roll double 6s in the first 3 rolls. Sometimes you have a cube, but he's ahead 4-1. It's probably not. He could get gammon in this game. There's too many rolls that leave a shot.
4-1, and it's 20 pips. So you'll see the analysis come through in just a second here.
All right, good. Because, he's got 16 numbers, that point, on the 5 point. And,
that has to be a market loser, and it's not necessarily. So,
that's right.
I think that's the key.
I would not double here as Alexi, but yeah, okay, good. No double take. Whew. Got one right. So there's 5-3. Look, 4-6. Double threes. Double threes hits. All right, but he rolled a 1-5, and now it's a cube. Now I think he's got a cube. And a take. So let's see what, because Mochi's down 4-1. It's worth a take. I think for money this would be a drop. What does XG say? Oh, there's the analysis. All right, so we have at this score, this plus. You want to plus it? Because it's really close.
I'm rolling it out, and you're right. It would be a drop for money at this point, according to the roll. According to the plus.
Yeah, so this is really close. Double take. So it's definitely a take. It's a question of whether or not it's a double.
I'm actually streaming right now, talking to Larry, so I can fill you in after.
And Mochi passes the cube. That's unusual to see Mochi make a mistake like that. I mean, it's not a huge mistake. It's a .07.
Yeah, I mean, actually, funny enough, as it rolls out, it's getting closer and closer to not a mistake. It's getting closer to the right play.
How about that?
So,
I mean, that's Mochi for you. Fantastic. It's so amazing to watch this guy play. He really plays better than XG. I mean, you know, he may have a PR of 2.34 or something, which is superhuman. But really, and these guys are taking a break right now. What's really amazing is so many of his plays that XG says are wrong. When you do the rollout with XG, they turn out to be right. So it's unbelievable. All right, let me give Ben some credit over here.
Thank you. This tournament, actually, I want to plug the tournament. I know that it's not scheduled yet for next year, but I really hope that they can make it happen. A lot of people were intimidated by visa, or by it being Russia and all of that media lately in the U.S., and they shouldn't be. The visa, it takes $200, but it's straightforward and it comes back quickly. Russia is amazing so far. I mean, everybody is so friendly, and the hospitality here, it rivals America for sure. I mean,
really, that says a lot.
Yeah, this is going to be another destination tournament if they can keep it running. The tennis was kind of small this year, being the first time. So
how many people are there, Ben? How many people?
126 people came to the tournament.
How about that?
And $60,000 added between all the events. I mean, the ladies event, incredibly, only had 8 players.
What?
And they were adding, I think they were adding $3,500 to the prize pool. Yeah, it's a $150 tournament. I mean, you're paying $150 with the first place of like $4,000.
That's amazing.
Incredible. And all you gotta do is win 3 matches.
It's a great deal. I hope they continue it next year.
I do too. And mountain here, I went mountain biking yesterday. There's lifts that you can go up the mountain. You can go snowboarding, go skiing. I mean, the mountains are beautiful. There's a river. It was like $15 or $20 to get here from the airport, and that was just using Uber. The food's cheap. Like I said, I really hope they do this again. I'll definitely be back next year if they do.
Really amazing. That is great to hear, and I would love to go to that tournament. Absolutely love to go. Patty, you can count on me. If you're able to run it, we'll do Voice of Backgammon live. And we have a lot of upcoming tournaments. We're on this break here. I just want to mention that these streams are available on twitch.tv/Voice of Backgammon. You can go to YouTube, Voice of Backgammon. The Facebook Live, we call it Backgammon Voice on Facebook. So we're streaming all over the place, and these matches will be archived. So you can let your friends know these are here. There's a lot of useful information. Ben's XG analysis and expertise is fantastic, just to see real time how these players are doing, and it's so impressive. We have other tournaments that are coming up, so let me share those with you. It's upcoming tournament time by Boys of Backgammon. Yay! So we've got Mochi not only winning this tournament, almost, we'll see. Even when he's down 4-5-1 in a match tonight, I still think he's ahead, no matter who he's playing, although Alexi's a tough competitor. Mochi is running the 2018 Japan Open at the Osaki Bright Court Hall in Tokyo, Japan, May 3rd through May 5th. I'll be there as voice of Backgammon. Tune in. Don't miss it. This is going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of great matches. Japan has so many great players. We're going to see some unbelievable matches. I look forward to commenting in Japanese. No, just kidding. In English on those. After that, as soon as we get back from Tokyo, we're off to Cherry Blossom. We're off to the Cherry Blossom Championship. It's the second one. Karen Davis, Barry Silliman are running this tournament. Karen, executive director of USBGF, does more for backgammon than anyone I know. May 10th through May 13th. And BMAB, the Backgammon Masters Awarding Body, is going to be there May 9th to run a tournament for BMAB, so people can enter that. I don't care what level you're at. That is the most incredible experience to be part of that. Unfortunately, I'm still in Tokyo. I'll be back on the 10th for the tournament. I'm going to miss BMAB there. But BMAB is happening at the Los Angeles Open on June 22nd. I think it starts maybe June 21st. They're having it. So I'll be there for that. And or maybe it's Rory Pascar's thing. Chicago Open, May 24th to May 28th. And I think they do have BMAB there, actually. I'm not sure about Candace's tournament, so I might stand corrected on that. But Rory Pascar, who's in the food service and beverage industry, knows how to run a backgammon tournament. He's running out of space. I don't want to promote this too much because, but it's a great tournament. If you live overseas, come to Chicago. What an awesome town, fantastic food, gorgeous scenery, beautiful buildings, really nice people. Americans are very nice people. We have to be today. So anyway, that's Chicago, the 38th Chicago Open. Rory Pascar runs that. It's at the Holiday Inn at Rosemont, Illinois. Call 617-699-9100. If you want to reach Rory, that number again, 617-699-9100. I encourage you to attend. Fantastic tournament. The food's great. Great deal. It's in Chicago, May 24th through May 28th. Now, we also have, as I mentioned, Candace Maron runs the Los Angeles Open at the Hilton LAX Airport in Los Angeles, California. She's the nicest person you ever want to meet. So enthusiastic. Patrick Gibson organizes this tournament. I mean, it's a legend. You don't want to miss this. If wherever you're coming from, especially from Asia, it's just a flight, short hop over the Pacific Pond. June 22nd to June 24th. Great time. She really literally rolls out the red carpet. She gets a red carpet, and you get the picture taken in front of the backdrop. So you have my picture back there as voice of Backgammon. We love that. The next tournament after that, Carol Joy Cole. You talk about people who've promoted this game. I mean, who's better than Carol at all she's done for this game and volunteering work? She runs the Michigan Summer Championships in Novi, Michigan. I love Novi. I love how it got its name. They had all these tracks, like kind of squares, geographical squares in Michigan. And Novi was track number 6. It was number 6 in Roman numerals. So they called it Novi because they couldn't come up with a creative name. I think they did some survey and everybody said, well, let's just call it Novi. That's what it's been. So I guess track number 11 must be Flint, Michigan, because that would be Noxie, because it's so noxious over there with the water and everything. I don't know how they figured that out. Anyway, so Carol Joy Cole runs her tournament every year over the 4th of July weekend. So she's running it July 5th to July 8th. So the 4th of July weekend actually comes after the 4th of July because sometimes 4th of July occurs during the week. So that's what's happening. This tournament, we're going to have a great time there. I want to mention, it's not too early to mention, even though Patty's not done running Sochi, she's running the Monte Carlo Open and World Championship with Arda again. I mean, what a team, what an unbeatable pair these two are. And this starts on July 28th with the local tournaments in Monte Carlo at the Fairmont Hotel. This is a gorgeous hotel in a gorgeous location with amazing food. By the way, if you're like me and you're not, don't have lots of money, go stay in an Airbnb. Stay in Beau Soleil, beautiful sun, I think it means in French, Beau Soleil. And they have open air markets. And so for $5 you can get a day's worth of food. Cook it in your Airbnb. And my phone kept beeping at me the whole time I was in Beausoleil. I keep looking. It says, "Oh, you just set a new record for steps," because they said it was 0.7 kilometers at my Airbnb from the Fairmont Hotel. I said, "Oh, that's not far. That's like less than half a mile, like 0.4 miles or something, 0.445 miles." So it's like great. So I figure, okay, I could take my 900 steps there and back. I'll be good. Well, they didn't tell me that 0.7 kilometers is vertical, not horizontal. So every day I'm just climbing upstairs, walking up this hill. This is the best exercise in the world, eating healthy and playing backgammon by this gorgeous Mediterranean Ocean. This is life. Patty Rubin runs a great tournament with Arda. Oh my gosh, what a team. That tournament, don't miss it. Wherever you're from, USA, Asia, Europe, certainly. July 28th, August 5th. You can book rooms with Antoinette Williams. Call 212-222-7177. Antoinette will set you up with a hotel room. And then I'll just mention, what else do I want to mention? I want to give you Candace Mayron's number. That's for LA. So if you're going to LA June 22nd to 24th, her number is 310-422-1646. And keep your pen out, because Carol Joy Cole, the July 4th weekend, July 5th to July 8th in Novi, Michigan, is 810-232-9731. I'll give you Rory's number again. It's 617-699-9100. And finally, Karen Davis and Barry Silliman for the Cherry Blossom Championship, May 10th through May 13th. It's a great tournament. 917-488-5364. Okay, we're caught up on the tournaments. Ben, catch us more up on Russia. Oh, we lost Ben. I think. Oh, is he there? Okay.
I just was talking to some of the directors here. So, Russia. Well, you fly to Moscow, which I would recommend. I did not do it. Or through Turkey. Those are the two best based. And you land, and you fly in. You're right on the Black Sea. It's absolutely beautiful everywhere. There's Airbnb right across the street for $10 a night, or the Marriott for $100 a night, or less than that, I think.
Oh my gosh, that's how cheap it is? That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And the food is cheap. You can go up the hill. It's a ski town. It's a resort town.
Well, they held the Olympics there.
Yeah, exactly. And just imagine. I mean, to be honest, everyone here is beautiful. Everyone. And the resort town is beautiful, and the mountains are beautiful. And I mean, it's just. I was in awe when I first started exploring this town. And, I spent a lot of time. I've been doing streaming, so I spent a lot of time in a room here, but I even still made it up the mountain. I went mountain biking. That was like $75, 2 hours of instruction, plus your bike to rent and everything. It was amazing. The casino was beautiful. Oh, it looks like they're about to start.
They're back. All right, let's get XG. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Ben. I just so sorry I wasn't able to make it this time, and but that will be the last time I don't make this. Patty, you can count on me coming. Opening 6-4 for Alexi. It's a good opening roll. He plays it up and down. Mochi has a 4-5, and he hits very quickly. He knows these opening rolls like the back of his hand. And 5-2. So he's coming in, just comes in, makes his bar. Alexi's nice and simple. Mochi needs 4s. 6-3, won't quite do it. So what do you do with that 6-3? I guess you maybe come around to your 11 point. It's going to be hard for Alexi, even if he rolls a 4, to hit that because of the danger. Or he can make your 3 point. So, oh no, that's white. So he's coming out with a 6, and he's keeping it coming around, and that is Mochi's play. I'm not sure I saw anything else you could really do with that. 6-1, easy, make your bar. So all these rolls pretty straightforward. I assume everybody's playing perfect on this round, in this game anyway. And the reason, by the way, XG doesn't show 0 on everybody is because it's for the whole match, not for this particular game, just so you know, in the summary tab. All right, Mochi's preparing to make his home board. Alexi's preparing to roll double 5s. Nope, he didn't. That's not quite double 5s. So he's got a 5-4, looks like. And he can bring 2 men down, or he could hit, or he can hit and bring a man down, or he can make his 4 point. And making your 4 point probably seems like the right play because you've got 2 blots in Mochi's home board, and so the only way Alexi's going to hit, unless he rolls double 4s, he can't cover either of those blots. Double 4s will cover one of them. What? 6-5, excuse me. Great. Definitely seems like the right play. You have 10 men in the zone. You have potential blitz. Why give them shots? Although you don't give 5-2, you only give them 4-3 and 1-6. Okay. You don't give them double fours. All right. And he didn't roll the 4-3. He must have rolled some other 4. Maybe roll the 4-3. He's thinking about what to do. I can't tell what the roll is. If it was a 6-4, that wouldn't be obvious. 5-4. So he decides to run. I can't tell who's ahead in the race right here. 3-6. So he's able to hit. Does he want to hit? He may not want to hit. He does hit. Says, what the heck? Might as well hit. And then what does he do for the 6? Brings another checker down. 3-1. Oh, he needed the 1 to hit, and he needed the 1 to come in, so he couldn't hit him. 6-2. Well, that makes the 4-point. I don't see what could be wrong with that.
Yeah, the 4-point was my automatic play as well, and I mean it's not close.
No, it can't be close. Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? Really? No. Don't even think about it. Oh, so why am I saying no so quickly? Because you have this huge hole, and you got to escape these checkers.
By the way, have you changed the video feed?
No.
Oh, okay.
Does it look okay?
I mean,
Oh, I haven't. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Ha! All right, welcome back. We have the video feed. Thank you, Ben. All right, so you're joining us. We're in the first game after the break. And now we're streaming the actual board. You're hearing more than Ben's voice and my voice here as we're watching this game. And you can see the moves that have been made up to this point on the right-hand side. Green means there's a potential slight, better play. All right, so we've got a 3. Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, just in the first play, I have my threshold set for my personal use, so it's like very close. It's not an error. Like
well, you want to run. If you're ahead 5-1, I know the right play is 24 to 14 on a 6-4.
Exactly, and it's like 0.03 behind.
All right, so that's
it's very close. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but those little things add up. They add up.
003, yeah, very, very small.
Oh, 003. I thought it said 03. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so it's a trivia thing. Like, who really cares, right? Double threes! Mochi rolls double threes. What can he do with that? I don't know. What do you do with that? Because, I guess you could maybe bring 3 men down. I don't know. Yeah, do that. Maybe make the 1 point. It's just tough. You want to prepare to bear off, but he's behind. So you make the 1 point to prepare to hit. It's your game plan that's going to dictate what you want to do. And a 4-1, this is not his best roll, but I think 8-3 is clearly going to be right. You have tons of builders. Makes it difficult for Mochi unless he rolls a 4-3, 4-5, or 6. Or a 1-6. That's the only play. What are you going to do? Come out. Now Alexi can roll his double 5s. No, he didn't do it. All right, so 4-3.
Like you expect him to.
I did. He's done it so much. But, it's funny. It's like Carter-Maddox syndrome. All right, so 4-1. And for Mochi, he can make his 4-point. And why not? He gives lots of coverage. And so what is he thinking about with the 1? This is interesting.
Oh, jeez. This is bad, is what it is.
What is he thinking about with the 1? I don't understand.
It's like he's scared of a double 5? I'm not sure why he's doing this.
I don't get it. Yeah, it seemed like a perfectly normal play. He's got.
As it turns out, I think it works
because he rolls double 5s.
No.
So Ben is telling the future. Double 2s. He's able to block them. Oh my gosh! And make the 4-point. He's behind, so he wants to maintain as much contact as possible. Right? If you're ahead, you want to race, minimize contact in backgammon. If you're behind, you want to maximize contact. And there's a 4-1. So here, Alexi is preserving his 6s. 3-1, just make the 3-point. I guess you could do that. Yeah. All right, I don't know if that's right. Is it better to make your 3-point there, Ben?
Yeah, it was.
All right, double 2s. Oh, he's getting there. Maybe you just go ahead and bring those 2 checkers in on the 5 point. I don't know. I guess that probably can't be wrong. But you're not that much ahead. You got to start. Yeah, all right, he's making the right play. 6-3, 4-3. And double twos is a nice roll, though. So what's going on now? He didn't pick up his dice.
Yeah, Mochi might be looking at the cube. I think Alexi just didn't pick up his dice yet, though, or hit the clock yet.
So it is right for him to bring one of those checkers in.
Yeah, it is.
And both isn't even that huge an error, like a .025 error or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, how far behind is Mochi in this race?
20 pips.
20 pips?
So
Yeah.
I mean,
It's getting close. But there's no gammon here. 6-5 for Mochi. So just bring, what do? You 9 pips down. Go from the 8 point, right? You bring 2 checkers in from the 8.
It makes sense. You can also bring one in from the 8 and just loop shots because your opponent's board is open. This play I don't like. I think this is just the wrong idea.
I like this play. I like that play. And it's right. Oh, wait. No, 11-6, 8-2. Ah, really? Interesting. Okay.
Well, what did Alexi roll? 2-1. You'll see it coming up in a second here.
Okay. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, probably right. 2-1 because he got off the 7 point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
3-2 for Mochi. Just make your 4 point. It's simple. And we got Alexi here. He keeps rolling ones. I don't know. Is it time? I think it's time. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess 3. That seems right. I can't argue with that. All right, what do we got here? 5-1. Ooh, Mochi, just make the 2 point. He's got his board. 6-5 is a killer. Oh, he didn't roll it. 5-2. No, 6-5 isn't a killer. He actually escapes both checkers. Excuse me. 6-4 is a killer. But 4-3 for Mochi, he can play safe. And he's really not far behind because he's only down by 6 pips. He rolled a 6-4. He did it. Mochi is ready to pounce. Does he have a double? Down 5-1. He's thinking about it.
Mochi is down 5-1, but he's also down 17 pips in the race. There's a lot of wastage, which is really nice because that 17 turns into a few.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It actually turns into 8.
Yeah.
So he's got a ton of wastage there. You're absolutely right. So it turns into 8. So, but if he hits, it's a lock. So he's got a lot of market losers. He's got 15 market losers, right? So 14 market losers. I mean, so how do you? Oh no, 15. How do you figure that out? He's got 15 market losers. He's down 5-1. He's not going to get the cube back. He's not getting the cube back until the last roll. He's not going to get the cube back because he.
Don't know if I would have rolled, or don't know if I would double because you're right. I mean, the cube's never coming back. You can't be from 60%. The only thing that's nice is your terrible race numbers. A lot of them hit. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. I don't know. I don't think I would cube though.
Yeah. So 5-1. You got to break. Oh no! Don't break. I like.
You can leave the shots, I think.
Yeah, leave him the shot. Leave him the shot. Yeah, he's got to hit and cover. Then he won't hit. So I think you're better off not wasting pips and moving 13-7. What's the right play?
Is in fact 13-7.
Yay! First time for everything. I got it right. All right, so this is great.
What's interesting about 13-7 is the equities are very close to -1, which means it's very well. Oh, now it is -1. It's going to be double pass as a proper cube action on the roll.
If what happens?
So if he plays down, actually, the only way it's not double pass is if he plays down with both.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm surprised because I thought the 2-1 or the double ones was just enough to give him the edge. Like, how do you play double ones? If he plays 13-7, how does Alexi play double ones?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. What I'm going to do now is actually look really quick at if he would have already turned the cube.
So it's very close at 13-7, 13. It's really interesting. So the race equity. Not a redouble. Yeah, so Mochi's going to play 37. So it's a slightly inferior play. He doesn't turn the cube, but he's got a huge race advantage, even with a wastage. So Mochi is 5-2. That's an interesting 2-play. I like it. I love that 2-play. I would have misplayed that. Mochi just did it in a heartbeat, made the right play. Simple little things like that. So interesting. And 2-1 for Alexei. It's giving Mochi a chance to get back, and this is an even game. Mochi on roll. I bet it's 50-50, and he's ahead. Comes in with a 6, takes a man off the 5. Oh, it comes in the 5, takes a man off the 6. Interesting. Huh.
There were 3 monstrous missed cubes in this last,
oh, yeah.
I don't know, 7 rolls.
Oh, my gosh.
Mochi was supposed to double, and then when Mochi didn't double and missed, Alexei was supposed to double.
Isn't that great? Really?
The next 2 rolls, yeah.
And then he missed his market in the wrong way. Oh, double 3s. He's coming back. Oh, no. So 12, checkers off, 12 left, 11 left. Well, at least Mochi's rolling odd numbers. That helps him a lot. This is not a double yet, is it? It's close. 5-1. Because he's got, what is it? 9. 9. Let's see, he's got 5-8. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. 4-3. Oh, yeah, he's off in 4. He's off in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mochi, if he misses, he rolls a 4. It's a double. It's a double. That's my guess right here. It's got to be a double. Why is he not doubling? Right?
A lot of people are kind of afraid when they're up this much.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the weird thing. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I don't get it. Now he's thinking about doubling. Of course you double here. All right, what am I saying? Listen to my tone of voice, man. Finally, Alexei. Oh my gosh. All right, and it's a drop. I mean, it's just, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, actually, this is something funny about PR, right? So Alexei's been playing very well, and then all of a sudden, in one game, 4 missed cubes, and he's playing a 7.
But it's in a way, it's not fair because it's the same mistake you're making over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so why penalize you that much for it?
I definitely agree. It's the same not understanding where you're.
It's one mistake, right?
Right.
Right.
And yet he just was punished severely for it.
But for Mochi, it's a huge advantage because although it didn't work out because Alexei rolled double 3s, but for Mochi, it's a huge advantage. He gets all this extra free rolls to roll double 6s and get back in the game.
Well, it is, except that Mochi missed just as large a double when he had those shots. It's very interesting.
That's so funny.
Mochi's lucky it didn't repeat.
Right.
Another one, I'm sure.
All right, so 4-1. What do you do with this 4-1? You hit clearly, and then you come up. It makes perfect sense because he's got a lot of shots that come back. You got to hit. He's only got 1 checker back. So that I like his play. And now he's on the bar, and he rolls what? 4-2, 4-3, 4-6. Okay. So yeah, 4-6. You got to come in with a 4. You got to hit with a 6. It's a no-brainer. 5-6 is a nice roll. Puts back. You want to make the 5 points. So Alexei's in great shape. He's got both 5 points. 2 5 hits. He's just forcing more and more checkers back. 4-2 for Alexei. So he's going to hit. It's going to come in on the 4 and hit with a 2. You keep. Oh no! What are you doing? Oh, he's going to hit that way. I don't know. What do you think? That's interesting. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, actually, it's better at the score. You get him enough flats that it's better at the score.
To do what he did.
Yeah, it doesn't win. Winning our play, because it was my play at first as well. I was sitting on the 4 with the 2. It's the DMP play. You win the most games, but it's right at the score. Got it.
Wow. Kudos to Alexei. That's awesome. The intricacies of this game are amazing. If you're a beginner player, you just have a lifetime of learning. And if you're not a beginner player, you have a lifetime of learning. It's that the kind of game that it is. All right, so all right, 3-2. He comes in with a 2, which he has to. And then what do you do with the 3? You know, I don't know. I like slotting the 3-point. Because, you know, what's your game plan here? You're going to get a shot and you want to block. You want to get a board.
But your game is currently not in your board. It's in the back. You really want to get these back checkers moving. You don't. I mean, XG never wants you to walk into a back game.
I know, but I don't know if XG's right. Just ask Shahab.
But there are a lot of people who are passionate about that.
All right, 4-3. So we can safety up one of those checkers. He needs 3s to see. He can safety him up both. Does he want to do it? He'd rather block, and that makes a lot of sense. He's got no checkers. Not really concerned about. Well, that was a nice roll, 6-3. He's bringing some more checkers in his zone. He doesn't have a lot. Oh, he hits. And what's he going to do with the 6? You bring a checker down to the bar point? Really set up a block? Not really, because he's got plenty of time. He's got 4 checkers on the midpoint. 3-2, just go to the 5 point. You don't want to hit. He's looking. He doesn't even think about hitting. He can't hit. Sorry, he's got 2s. Never mind. All right, 4-3. So Mochi's thinking about hitting. Mochi says, "You want to play a back game? Let's go, baby. In fact, I'm going to be cubing you next roll. Like right now, I got my cube out. You want to play the back game? You got to pay." And so I like the cube at this score. And then for Alexei, it's a hard take because up 6-1, give him the 1 point. He's 7 away. It's got to be a drop. There's no way this thing could be a take. I don't see it at this score. Money, it's a take all day. But at this score,
you win 42% of the time in this game.
Yeah, but how many and 40% and the 58% of the time you get gammon?
32%, yeah.
So it's still a take. I don't know. Plus that. I'm dubious.
Too late.
All right, it's okay.
You just have to take my word for it.
I'll take your word for it. All right, I would have blundered on that one. That's for sure. All right, here we go. 3-1, 5-3. Sorry, 5-3. You know, I've been doing some experiments with XG. Yeah, right. You rolled a 3-1 next time. It's funny. He did. Oh my God. All right, so.
So you're doing
It's rubbing off on me, Ben. Double 6s. Holy cow. Mochi's back in the game. Looking good. You know, when does Mochi have a double? He's got a double right now. I mean, this is what you do when you're down 6-2. And it's a take. So, you know, this is not a drop for Alexei. He's got lots of opportunity to win this game. But I think it's really a good double because he does have some gammon chances. He doesn't do it, though. I don't know. How bad a blunder is it? It's not, pretty significant. All right, so 6-4. So here, Mochi, make your 2 point, right? I mean, what else are you going to do? You could play 13-3. I like making the 2 point because it's another point in your home board. He's got a blot in his home board, so if he gets lucky and rolls a 4-3 or 1-6, oh, there's that play. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you know, I didn't even see that. Go figure. Anyway, he rolls a 6-2, so he's going to bring a 6-2 to his 5 point, and that's that. Mochi's got a double here. No double. Double 3s! Yee! So he brings 2 down, and then what do you make your 4 point? What do you think? You know, he's not doing it. I don't know. Make your 4 point, man. Why are you worried about protecting against double 6s? Yeah. All right. I don't know. All right, 3-2. And Mochi finally comes up with a cube. Yes. Of course, he was worried about how being on Alexei's bar. I guess Alexei serves a lot of good vodka on that bar. I don't know. All right, so Alexei.
You know what? I actually put the double pretty wrong now that I look back.
It was not a double?
No, I'm sure it was, but I actually assumed he was making his 4 point, and he didn't.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was surprised he didn't make his 4 point. Now Alexi's taking a picture of this, and it's if we plus this. All right, you're doing fancy stuff over there, Ben.
Yeah, I just have to get caught back up.
It's pretty cool. I love watching these XG pros, just making it work.
It is still a pass, though, after that play. So, worked out the same.
Yeah, it's a pass. He's passing correctly. It's just too hard for him to get his checkers out of there. It's Gammon City. He's got, well, I'm surprised only 14%, but yeah, it's not terribly huge blunders either way, not doubling or taking, but they're both under 0.1 at least. All right, so here we go. 6-3, Mochi's back. He just needs to win a double backgammon to win the match in the tournament. So let's see if he can do it. 4-2. So Mochi's starting out with a 4-point with a standard play, and beginners know this. And look, double fours. Alexi has the chance to sneak in there and make the opponent's 5-point. Mochi 6-1, definitely want to get that checkers unstacked. So the 6 is going to definitely come from the bar. I mean the midpoint. And the question is, do you just leave it there? And he does. 6-5. Yeah, he's going to make 3-point. Looks like the right play. There's a lot of return shots if Alexi hits, unless he rolls double fours. Even then. 6-5 for Mochi, because it makes the opponent's bar simple. He's going to leave that choice of bars. I think he picked the right one. 3-1. What happened? Oh, made the right play. That's what happened. Mochi's thinking again. He's in a similar position. He's doing a pip count. What's the pip count here, Ben?
Should be what?
Should be what?
Down 7.
Ah, okay. So he's up 5. Well, double threes. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it makes that looks like the right play. Double twos. Well, these guys are double C. It's going to bring 3 men down, 2 men down at least. I don't know why you'd want to leave that third guy down there. And then 6-4. There you go. All right. So simple, straightforward. Double fours. We've had 3 sets of doubles in a row. Alexi's on the move, and he's ahead in the race a lot. He's got a double here. How far ahead is he?
He's only 11 pips ahead. That's like 10%.
Oh, it's not really a double then.
Yeah.
With a contact, it's not a double. Yeah, interesting. He could get gammoned, possibly. Actually, probably 8% gammon chances or something. Oh, it's not even. No, it's not that high.
No, because you're probably thinking of holding a further back holding game, but he's not. I mean, Mochi's not going to get a shot for a little while, so he'll get all these checkers in. He'll make a 5-point. He'll be tough to get game in.
Yeah, unless you can pick up 2 checkers. So, yeah. So here you go. Very close. So this is it's close to a double. Very close. Surprisingly close.
I'm probably doubling this against Mochi.
Yeah, why not? Right? It's a race
Yeah.
thing. It's not. You don't have to think. It's pretty simple, straightforward plays here. I think the straightforward plays. And you say you're up by 10%?
Yeah, 11 pips, 10%.
So what's this? What is it? 111 to 121? So that would be 13. Yeah, it's barely a double.
I think it was 121.
Yeah.
Fair no double.
All right, so we've gained a pip, and the pip counts down. And yeah, Mochi's luck -4. I mean, that was the way it was in the first match. The match to 17. It was unbelievable. All right, so we have 5-1 here. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think that's the right play. I don't know. I think you should move a checker in from the 10-point. I'm surprised. But it looks like he made the right play. Gives him more landing places, I guess. 6-2, 6-3. So 5-2. Oh, it's getting ugly. He's got the 5. It's pretty forced. Yeah, I like it. I like that play. I like his play. He's preserving for another 5-2. Mochi. Well, it's nice. Mochi's, he's got his board. He's ready. Yeah. Prepare for the pair off. Can't be wrong. Did he roll another double 3? Jeez. Oh my goodness. So Alexei is really making progress towards turning the cube here. 4-3. Wow. So he could make his home board, basically. Just make the board. Why not? Is there any advantage to, playing 9-2? I don't know what it is. It seems like the only right play. Roll or double. So now he's ahead by how much? I haven't been doing the count.
12.
So it's a double, and and according to XG it's a take, but it's clearly a double. Because there's not a lot of things leave a shot. 6-2, I think, is the only thing that leaves a shot, right? I don't think anything else does. 6-3 is going to make it difficult for him next time. I doubles. Last time I played doubles, I was in this exact same position. I rolled 6-3 twice. The next game, my exact same position, except instead of checkers on the 9 and 10 point, I had checkers on the 10 and 11 point. I rolled 6-4 twice. So and I don't really appreciate it when people complain about their dice. So I'm going to keep quiet now about my bad luck in that particular match. And they hit me both times. That's backgammon. That's why I love it. That's why I'm not playing doubles anymore in that tournament. All right. So anyway, so it is a cube. He's doing the cube, and Mochi's thinking. And how much better am I than this guy? If this was a ranked beginner, I would drop this cube in a heartbeat. And the better the...
Well, I mean, actually, at the sport, you can't. Even against a ranked beginner, you probably can't. It's a 160 take because of the recube action.
Yeah.
You don't even have to get this very far home. Your window starts opening up really early. I have to look cube information.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Whites take points 30%, so you double. So you don't even have to be a favorite necessarily to double. You just have to have a market loss.
That's a great point. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, Mochi has been a little bit off in this last match with his cube action, so I'm not sure if he's going to take this or not. And whether or not it'll be intentional or not.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't been that off. He was better than XG at one point. I'm always careful before saying Mochi was off because it's just as likely XG was off. Well, you got to plus these and roll them out, especially on the cubes in some of these situations. We look forward to XG3, and if they have it in the cloud where we have lots and lots of positions for it to do its analysis. But we'll see. And Mochi passes the cube. So this was a pretty big blunder, according to XG, 0.158. And it's 7-3. He's 6 away. And maybe he just thinks he's going to do an early cube and a backgammon. I think that's his plan.
It'd be my plan, for sure.
Definitely be my plan against Mochi. But Alexei's playing a great match. I mean, and he's got... The luck is also in his favor, so it's pretty unbeatable combination. 4.4 luck, 4.5 luck is pretty much guarantees a win in a match like this, match to 9. Your PR could be 2 points below. And look, double threes. He's going to hit and go 13-10 and safety up down there. And he's got a great looking game. Alexei's looking really strong here. Mochi needs a comeback. 5-3. Come in on the 5 and hit on the 3. What are you going to do? Just hit on the 3-point. You got to attack in this game. And he doesn't have anybody in the zone. He's only got 8 in the zone, but I still think it's the right play. Because what are your choices? Just sit back and die. You don't want to do that. And 1-6 is a nice roll for Alexei. He makes his bar a lot. 3-1's good. Mochi makes the 5-point. So there you go. We're in a pretty classic holding game. Double fours. Alexei doesn't stop. And Mochi, absolutely no emotion on this guy. So impressive. Such a great role model. I don't know. Is that right? That could be right. Sometimes these ugly positions are right. 4-3. Yeah, but he doesn't have a double, no matter how far ahead he is until he's got no contact. But Alexei really is rolling. I mean, he's bumped up the luck factor significantly here in this game. Mochi's going to keep those guys back. Bring another checker down to make his home board. He'll get the shot. 3-2, 8, 13-8. He's ready. Do some more builders. Giving himself a 3-1, which he didn't have before. Mochi makes his 4-point board. This is getting pretty interesting. 5-3. Oh, yeah, bringing 2 men down or making the 3-point. What is your call? I kind of like bringing 2 men down. I don't know what's right. This is hard.
I can't tell you why, but I didn't even consider bringing 2 men down.
Wow, what a huge blunder my suggestion was. There's no question.
And I said, oh, he hesitated, and I looked.
I mean, wow.
I looking at that play, but
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
So it's just you just don't have any diversity of points. And he made my play. I'm sorry about that, Alexei. My apologies to you. If you lose the match, you can blame it on me. So really,
I blame you for my losses too. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice. Huh? All right, 6-4. Here we go. Now, it's a good thing he made my play because that 6-4 would have been really hard to play last time. All right, so anyway, he would have been stacking up his checkers. And he rolls a 5-2. So that's getting a little tricky now because he has no place to put it. And the question is, what do you do with it? Where do you hit on the 1 point? And if you do, where's your 2? So the 2 probably is 10-8. And I think you got to hit on the 1 point because you got to get him off there. Why keep having the problem? It's a continuous thorn in your side. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know. Maybe that's right because then you have the ability to cover with a 5. 5-3. Mochi is going to come in on the 3 because he's got needs the contact. Comes down with a 5. 3s and 5s, 4s and 2s. Oh my gosh! So Mochi gets to live another day. 5-2, 3-2 is bad news. Can't move any of those back eyes. So Mochi's just keeping his 5-point board and keeping the trailing blot to fill it. He's thinking about doubling here. This is an interesting double. This could be interesting. But he's got some gammon chances, so I think he's actually too good to double, believe it or not. How does this look? How do you figure this out? It's nerve-wracking to double here because then you're playing for the game, so it can't be almost. I don't think it's right to double. Yeah.
Well, so
it's close.
To almost 21%. So you need to have enough market loss to get you past that, and you need to know where you're at right now. You do win some gammons. So I'm not. I genuinely am too ahead. Just don't even consider doubling until it's just crystal clear to me, just because it's so easy to make a mistake. But I think he just had 5-2 and 3-2 and maybe double 5 or double 4. I'm not sure. There weren't. I just don't see enough numbers that I think there was a market.
Well, there's anti-jokers. He's got some anti-jokers.
Certainly.
But like 6-5. 6-5 is an anti-joker.
This 5-1, 5-3 sequence was not the best.
No, I'm surprised it's that close for a double. I would have taken it if I were Mochi because I'd be just flipping it right back, obviously. 3-2 is a great roll for Alexei. He gets to hit and cover. Gives him some extra time if Mochi stays out. Mochi doesn't stay out. Mochi has quite a nice homecoming for Alexei if he rolls his 6-5. 4-1. That almost leaves a shot. Doesn't. There's only one way to avoid leaving a shot. And
no, there's 2.
There are 2. There are 2.
But the second one's pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yep. Well, he's looking at the second one, and he's doing the second one.
I did too. I definitely did it.
This has got to be right. I mean, you're killing a checker regardless. So why leave a blot? It's not a choice of do I kill a checker or not. By the way, when I'm saying killing a checker, it means a checker that is unnecessary to create a point. And like here, he's killed the checker because there's 3 on the 1 point. That checker's dead forever. So you kill a checker by adding a fifth checker to the, a third checker to the 2 point, which is the other way to do it. Anyway, whatever. This is the way he's chosen to do it. And he's got a 5-3, which it's only one way to play that, I believe. So he's coming down to the wire. Mochi's going to have his chances here. This is pretty exciting. This is coming right down to it. This could be the last game. And he's got a 4-3. So what is he going to do with that? Ooh, baby. Boy, what do you do with this one? Well, what do you do? There's no real choice. I mean, you got to hit him and cover because you got to leave him 11 shots. Anything else leaves him way more than 11 shots. And you just got to minimize the shots. There's no question this is the right play because of that. XG says that. Anything else is a major, major, major blunder because you could get gammoned.
Yeah, I suspect it's a cue after any other play, just because of the gammons.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah.
And now it might be, at least Mochi's thinking about cubing. Because again, the gammon is in the fact that you do lose your marker.
Yeah, so Mochi's thinking about it. I have no idea what the right play is here. It's not a double. It's a pretty big mistake. Well, it's not a huge mistake not to double. I guess if you XX that, how interesting is that?
The right play was to hit.
Oh, yeah, no question. But I mean, on this double take, is this a double? He hits! And look at the 5. Oh, that's so interesting. Why did he do that? He can't have another 5 as a forced play. What a roll for Mochi. Now he doubles.
This is another one where I'm surprised. Unless I did something wrong in the analysis, I thought that was a pretty clear take.
I don't get it. Let's see. I agree with you. But I could be terribly wrong. Yeah, it's a take. Clear take. Huge blunder. So Mochi gained about 0.29 equity with that drop on Alexi's part. Because he left open a 6 point.
I've definitely gotten the zones where I know I'll roll well in the next game.
Oh, you're relying on that. Nice to have that.
Like you could also just roll well this game, so I don't know.
We'll see what happens. Oh, Mochi slotting, not hitting, coming on out to the bar. Which bar? No, I don't think that's the right bar. I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Mochi, 6-1, 6-3, double threes. Double 5-1. Okay. And 13-8. What are you going to do? I don't know what your other choices are. I don't know what he was thinking about there. I guess he was thinking about hitting. But, all right, so 6-1. And the 6 seems pretty clear. And so he's doing the PvP thing, prime versus prime. So that's a particular type of game plan. If you're a new player to the game and you're watching, PvP stands for prime versus prime. And that's kind of the game that we got going here. So both players have 2 checkers back on their 24 points. And they're both building primes. So this is like identical. Basically, this is almost an identical game. And 3-1. This is interesting. So Mochi ought to come up. He's got to move one of those back checkers. And then the question is, does he go 24-21? I believe is definitely correct. I bet money on it. And then 6-5. And that's not the play he makes. But Ben, tell me how much money I would have lost on that.
You would have been more correct than him.
Yeah, it's a red. It was huge. Huge blunder. No, I mean, in general, look, if your 6s and 5s are blocked and you got 2 men back, you got to move up. And especially since he was stripped, moving them both up was the right play. It puts pressure completely on him. So that could cost Mochi this tournament. That could cost him this tournament. And what's the right one here? If he comes out with a 3-5 or 3-6, you have 3s or 4s to hit. I don't like that. I like the 6-5 just to maximize your opportunities here, but we'll see. Double ones. Nice roll for Mochi. Just make the bar point. What a beautiful roll.
You're missing the obvious play.
I am. I'm sorry. He's got double ones. Mochi has double ones.
Right, the first two. There's only one place you can play the first two.
I don't get it. Why is that not the right play? That's not the right play? You want to split the backman?
You got to come up to the 23 point. The only way you win this is if somehow he breaks first, and the only way he's going to break first is from the back of his prime.
Okay. All
So
right.
you have to come up to the edge first.
Okay.
Splitting's not the worst play, but you have to come up to what is effectively the edge of his prime as a first prime.
Yes. Okay. I'm buying it now because otherwise you're relying. Now what's weird is that they want both players to come up to the edge. That's odd to me. Why not split them? Because it's too much of a gammon risk?
I don't think you're worried about the gammon, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the gammon risk. Yes, 7 more points to get gammoned that way. That's amazing. So that's the reason. Fascinating. So Mochi's accepting the gammon risk. Mochi took an extra. No, he didn't. Mochi doesn't do that. All right. Here we go. Can he roll it? 6-5. He's going for the gammon. He didn't even think about just moving one checker. This is definitely a red flag. Double threes for Mochi. This could be over. This could be a gammon. He could have 5-4. He gets one of them out. Oh, why is he hitting? Why not come out with a 5? I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't understand why he did that. Mochi had this problem a few games ago. Oh, but he rolled a 5-6. What a beautiful roll. Oh, he came out of it where Mochi could not roll the 5 for like 8 rolls in a row. 5. He's in danger of getting gammon and losing this match. Mochi's play didn't make Ben's play. May very well cost him the match. Now, does he leave double 4s? That's the question. He does not leave double 4s. I like his play. Yeah, come in. Come in. Don't leave double 4s. You don't want double 4s. Oh, he's leaving double 4s. All right. He didn't roll it. Or did he? No. All right, so he needs a 5. 1-6, he's going to be, he stayed out. All right, does he have the 5? No, 4-3, but he closes his board. This is just like that game with Mochi, the other game. The sides were switched, and he could not roll. Oh, he rolled a 2. He could not roll a 2 or a 5. Mochi got stuck back there, and he ended up breaking his board. I think he lost the game. All right, so 4-2, this looks very gammony, especially if you can pick up that extra checker. What did he roll? 6-5. 6-4. Well, he could. I don't know if that was right. I like trying to pick up the third checker, but who knows? It looks like he made the right play.
I think you just can't take the risk of double 4.
It's that big.
Yeah, you could just have so many games with 2 up and 3 on the outside.
Yeah, what is his gammon? Is it 60%?
It was. Sorry, give me a second.
Because, when you're in that middle range, anything you could do to win extra gammons is worth it. Take one off. Don't even think about No, don't even think about that. Oh, my gosh. Alexi moved off the 6 point. He had a 3-2.
He had a 3-2.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe he didn't take a checker off. 6. Oh, my gosh. But Mochi's not coming in. Mochi's staying out. Oh, he gets one in. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. If 5-4, that could be the difference in the gammon. We'll see. Oh, Mochi 2-1 can't come in. This is amazing. Double 4s. Now Mochi wants to stay out. He doesn't care about the backgammon. And he comes in. This ball game is over. This match. Oh my gosh. 5-1. He's got 9. He's got 9 crossovers. All right, now he's got 7. He's looking at it. What double 3s? Yeah, that's it. That's the one for double 3s. So, this is really looking bad. He rolls 6-5. So Mochi is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He needs 2 sets of doubles. If he doesn't roll doubles, it's over. It's over. Mochi has lost, and Alexei with 2 matches to beat the world champion at the Sochi World Backgammon Championships. What a finish. Mochi unable to avoid the gammon and loses 9-4 in the second round of the finals. They both had 1 loss, and Alexei Askarava is the Sochi champion. Let's hear it for Alexei. Congratulations. What a great match. I want to thank Ben Friesen for his expert work at XG. Thank you, Ben. It's always such a pleasure to work with you. And I want to thank Patty Rubin and Arda Findagoglu for their wonderful work running this amazing tournament in Sochi. Come see Voice of Backgammon in Tokyo coming up May 3rd through May 5th, and the Cherry Blossom Special May 10th through May 12th. Larry Schiller, Voice of Backgammon, signing off. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again at voiceofbackgammon.com. Take care, and may you roll well.